Welcome back. Good morning. How's your guys' fourth?
It was great. How was yours, Jeff?
No, we've got a busy schedule along with normal station chores. We have a drill. We are going to showcase our new truck along with a height pick point. Okay, I think we've talked about it. Haven't really executed it, but we're gonna go ahead and do that. Having said that, our rescuers will be Obi and Taylor. Hootie, you're gonna be our safety officer, and Kirk, you'll be our operator. Mac and Trevor and Eddie, you're gonna go ahead and we'll assign you rigging, okay? And I'll go ahead and be IC. Awesome.
Good morning, I'm Taylor Grigori. I'm a firefighter paramedic with the Roseville Fire Department. We just finished up doing our morning meeting. We're gonna give a quick tour of the station. I'm gonna show you some things here that are special at Station 8 that we have that some of the other stations may not have. After we finish that up, we're gonna head down to the FTC. We're gonna do some truck training today. So one of the great features here at Station 8 is that each individual firefighter is gonna have their own dorm room. On top of that, each individual firefighter is gonna have the ability to select which tones go off in their own room. We're gonna come in, log in, depending on who the firefighter is, what rig they're working on. So you'll go through on our dispatch system here, so we'll go through unit control. So you have engine 8, rescue 8, truck 8. Most of the guys that are gonna be working here, if you're working on the engine, you're gonna leave both engine 8 and rescue 8 selected. If you're working on the truck, you're probably gonna come through deselect engine 8. That's gonna take them off of the pick list. What that means is that if you're rescue 8, truck 8, you'll only get tones in your room based on what those two are showing. The reason that's beneficial for us is that cortisol levels are a big issue while we're trying to sleep. If we're getting woken up by calls that don't personally affect us, it just affects our ability to get a good night's sleep. So the department has done a great job in supporting us and trying to get individual dorm rooms. So health and wellness aside, this is a great thing for the Roseville Fire Department. All right, we're making our way through the app bay. We've got our rescue here, truck here, engine's gonna be on the other side, and we've got our battalion rig over here. We're gonna make our way over into our laundry room and extractor room, as well as our decontamination room. We've made our way into our laundry room / extractor room here. We've got our extractor here. The idea being is that Roseville is going towards a clean cab concept. The idea being is we go to a structure fire, we're gonna strip out of our old dirty turnouts. We're gonna come through here. Everything's gonna be bagged up. We're gonna throw them in the extractor, which is a commercial wash machine. It's gonna reduce all of the large particulates, the carcinogens, everything that's making firefighters sick. All right, so we've left the extractor area. We've now made our way into the decon changing room. If you'll notice, you have 2 banks of lockers here. Each firefighter is gonna go ahead and have extra shoes, socks, shorts, and they're gonna have everything they need in here before they start the decon changing process in the showers in there. The reason this is a big thing for us is carcinogen is killing firefighters. Roseville recognizes that, the city, the department's being super proactive, trying to keep our guys safe, and this is just one of the many ways we're doing it. So if you follow me into the shower area here, make our way in here, shower here, toilet sink. Firefighters are gonna come in here, they're gonna do a full decon, get cleaned up. Same as before, they're gonna take all of their dirty clothes and they're gonna throw them in the extractor. All right, here at Roseville Fire, it's an absolute must that we stay physically fit. We've got a great gym facility here. Anytime you come in, you're always gonna see guys working out, staying physically fit. Reason for that is it's a physically demanding job. The environment that we work in, the conditions we work in, we need to stay physically fit. And we're supported here to get our workouts in on a daily basis. So this is pretty much a standard here at Roseville.
This is a special thing that we do with our rescue task force here at Roseville. We're the only other task force other than the hazmat task force we have in Roseville. Today what we're doing is we're simulating a drill of a victim that's gonna be stuck on a rooftop. Maybe like an emergency for somebody that had a heart attack or they broke their leg and they're stuck somewhere where we can't get them with ladders or elevators or anything like that.
I'm IC, so we're just going ahead. We formulated a plan to go ahead and get our victim off the 5th floor of the Charlie side.
And then also drop it onto the 2nd floor. Yep, that one up there. And then also on this landing over here on the right. We'll see if we can finesse it. Precision. Yeah, precision, right? With somebody on it, using a tagline, doing all that stuff.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up ropes on the tip of the ladder. We're gonna raise the ladder up to the roof. I'm gonna hang from the ropes in a harness. About 6 feet from the edge. I need to go to my left about 6 feet. We're gonna have a Stokes basket that's gonna we're going to put the patient in order to get them off the roof safely and get them to the hospital.
So we're attaching a main line and a safety line to a Stokes basket. And the way this is set up is this is all adjustable. So we can, once we get a victim secured inside this basket, we have the ability to orientate the basket any way we need to get it, say, if someone was trapped down in a storm drain or an underground vault, or if we're pulling someone off of a roof or over the edge of a cliff. It allows us a lot of variation to move them around to get them through a dynamic environment so we can safely rescue them. Part of that is we have to not only secure the victim, but we have to secure the rescuer, who is going to typically ride with the victim to take care of them as we're in the process of rescuing them. You can imagine people can be injured, they can have medical emergencies, they can be incapacitated in any way, or the environment itself is too dangerous to move them without securing them into a system.
Anytime you rig a rope system, there's redundant safety checks. So what we'll do is one person will rig this system, put it together, and then we'll have a separate person come in and safety the system to ensure that it's had 2 sets of eyes to make sure that it's safe and rigged the same way.
So from this end, following the rope up and over the ladder, the pulleys at the end of the ladder, we have them anchored here. We have our main again and our safety here. The reason we use 2 ropes is when we're rescuing someone, we want a redundant system just in case something fails, right? So this is where we anchor our system to, and we're able to control how much rope goes up and over to either raise or lower that Stokes basket and that rescuer. This piece of equipment here, we can essentially, it's called a Harken winch. We can wrap it, and then we can crank it to raise.
Let's change the direction.
Or to lower the victim down, we can use this, which is called a clutch, and essentially it will lower them down. With this specific system, we've anticipated how much rope we needed to get to where we were going. And by extending the ladder and moving it, it sucks up the rope and moves the package by itself. So there's a lot of estimation involved in how much rope we'll need from here all the way to the end with the length of the ladder and the setback to get that rescuer up and over and down, and then in reverse to get them rescued.
Thank you very much for visiting Station 8. I hope you enjoyed our tour. If you ever find yourself wanting to work for the Roseville Fire Department, we encourage you to please visit our website. Thank you very much.